So let's go to what are the major reasons people should start a podcast? In other words, what are the big whys on this? And maybe you can delve into that then before we get into some of the other things like how to plan, design, and start and grow.
Mhm.
So why should people? Why should someone do a podcast? Why should they launch one?
I think it really comes down to your brand objectives, and you have to look at what you want to accomplish with the podcasting platform, because you can go one of two ways. You can start your own show, or you could just be a guest on other podcasts and you can build your authority and make connections that route. If you are going to start your own podcast, understand up front that there is a considerable amount of work involved. So you have to be committed to the project. And whether you're doing it solo or you're looking to bring on some team members to help you, either way is fine, but you have to understand that there is work involved and it's going to take a commitment in order to get the show off the ground, because it takes time. Just like anything else, you can't just launch a podcast and expect the world to hit the play button. You've got to build something that's going to attract an audience. And then once you do attract that audience, that content has to consistently keep them in place. So understanding that up front is one of the big things that you need to know before you proceed. Once you make peace with that and you know that this is absolutely what you want to do, one of the biggest things that you can gain from starting a podcast, and this is something that I think a lot of people overlook because so many people walk away from their podcasts way too soon. This is one of the greatest digital network. I say this is the greatest digital networking platform
It
on
is.
the planet.
Yeah.
And it's not just this recording like you and I are doing right now, Jeff. It's the conversations that take place before the recording
Oh
starts.
yes.
It's the conversations that take place after the fact. So not only do you have those great opportunities to find some commonalities, potentially find some people that you might want to work with. Maybe the person has a connection they have that they, oh my God, you need to go talk with them. Like they need exactly what you're offering, or you'd be a perfect guest for their show. Or I know someone that would be a perfect guest for your show. I'm going to make an introduction. You have all of that awesomeness happening on the front and back end of these podcast sessions. In the middle, you get to record awesome content that goes global. And what I tell everyone, whether it's in a coaching atmosphere or just somebody I'm speaking to, like back when Clubhouse was a thing, this was all these things that I was saying. Like I try to say it on social media as much as I can. Respect this platform for everything that it can give you. And it's going to keep you engrossed in it much longer than these statistics that tell you that most podcasters walk away from their show, or the average podcast only goes about 7 episodes because
That's right.
podcasters walk away too soon. That statistic is scary. And to me, it indicates that people come into this with no plan, with get rich quick mindset, that this
Yeah.
is going to be something that's going to put money in their pocket immediately. Believe me, 7 years in, I can tell you with 100% confidence that isn't the case. But they don't think they have to work to make this take off, and not realizing that quality and consistency is really what you need. And then you do that over time and let the audience grow from there. And then your opportunities start to present yourself. So in the meantime, use this as a tremendous platform to connect with new people, to talk about the subjects that you're passionate about. And in doing that, you're going to create new opportunities for yourself and create something that'll will allow you to communicate with your audience in a very dynamic fashion.